Hello, keto buddies. Welcome to my dark and gloomy morning. But you know what? It's a great day because guess what I found in the back of my refrigerator hiding? That's right, an Alani Nu cherry slush. These are my favorite energy drinks. There's 200 milligrams of caffeine and it tastes just like a 7-Eleven cherry slush. Best of all, it does not spike my blood sugar. The plan for today's video? I have no idea. Obviously, I'm going to be having keto, low-carb meals. I'm not sure if I'm doing breakfast yet or not. Not hungry. And I feel like I'm always forcing myself to eat with blood sugar lows. If my blood sugar is not low this morning, which it's currently not, it's at a perfect 98. I don't want to make myself eat if I don't feel like I want anything. So it's either going to be a full day of keto meals or low-carb keto meals with dirty fasting. I have been up about 3 hours at this point. I've got in 1 water, and right now I'm halfway through with my Alani Nu. That rhymed, and I didn't mean for it to because I'm not Dr. Seuss. I am going over the mental checklist in my head of things I wanted to mention during the morning chat. And of course I'm drawing a blank because I've not took my meds yet. Speaking of meds, I've not talked about my diagnosis in detail. I've had so many diagnoses that this one I sort of just swept under the rug like it was no big deal, but I feel like I should talk about it more. Let me say this, I am not a doctor, nor do I play one here on YouTube. All I do in these videos is share what's going on with me, what I've done, what my routine is, what I eat, diabetes and weight loss and autoimmune, but I am in no way trying to diagnose or give advice to anyone. I've always been a firm believer that everybody needs to do what works for them. I will never diet shame, food shame, body shame, judge someone because of the color of their skin, their religion, their political views. You do you, boo. In the past year and a half, I was diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic. I was also diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. And most recently, I was diagnosed with ADHD. I am currently taking medication for ADHD. I have had issues with anxiety for decades. But since starting medication, my anxiety is pretty much gone. There are some shocking statistics. The one that floored me the most was that 75% of adults with anxiety actually have ADHD, and that is the cause of their anxiety. So where my ADHD was not being treated, that is what was causing my anxiety all these years. But I had no idea. I think it's because there was not enough information out there describing what ADHD looks like for adult women. Once I saw the list, I feel like I should be the poster child for adult women with ADHD. I have every single symptom. I've talked about them so many times, but I never knew that it was ADHD. The fact that I'm constantly taking notes, post-it notes, literally everywhere. How my brain doesn't function by focusing on one task. Like I'll go to take out the garbage, then I'll realize I've got to get the garbage out of the bathroom, so I'll go to the bathroom. When I go to the bathroom to get that garbage, then I'll realize I need to clean off the sink first and wipe it down so that I can throw the Lysol wipe away before I take out the garbage. And before I know it, I've ended up in the laundry room doing something completely different and the garbage never got took out. I can't stay on task. I am never on time. It's a running joke in the entire family. One that makes me feel horrible about myself because no matter what I do, how early I get up, I cannot get to an appointment, a function, an event on time, no matter how hard I try. My house is not dirty, but I have clutter spots. Clutter on my dining room table. My bedroom, I would be mortified if you guys saw all the clutter that was in there. That constant voice inside my head, it's my own voice, but it is a critical voice. It is always telling me, I'm not good enough. You're not a good mom. You don't do enough. You're a horrible wife. You need to work harder. You need to do better. It never shut up. If I was in a conversation with someone, I would be looking around instead of in their eyes. I also had a tendency to constantly interrupt someone mid-sentence. Horribly rude, I know. But I knew if I didn't get the words out of my mouth right then, that by the time they finished their sentence, I would have completely forgot what I was thinking. I may not be able to direct my focus and accomplish tasks like taking out that garbage, but I could hyper-focus. That's how I believe a lot of my issues started. My addiction to food, then my addiction to alcohol, and then my addiction to work. I always have to have something I am hyper-focusing on. When I thought of ADHD, I assumed it was that stereotypical little boy bouncing off the walls that couldn't get anything done in class, but that's not what it looks like for girls and for women. It looks like me. Not saying that if you have any of those that you have ADHD. I'm going to link some videos down in the description box that were helpful for me to see what was going on and then to seek the advice of a medical professional. Well, I didn't mean to turn this little morning chat into a 45-minute long segment. I'm gonna go in the house real quick, take my insulin. The joys of being a type 1 diabetic. It's 8:45, time for my long-lasting insulin. 13 units of Tresiba. I've decided that I am skipping breakfast this morning. That's because I have too much going on. I completely forgot that Briley has banned today dirty fasting and low carb. That's gonna be what we're doing today. And as a little treat, we may end up eating out. That's not something that I normally do, just because I don't leave the house that often and I'm cheap. Getting ready to dash out the door so I can drop Briley off. I don't think I ever showed you the bag that Kerrigan made me. I can't leave the house these days without taking my insulin with me. My Lazy Pancreas Club bag is just the right size. And since I'll be gone a few hours, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my motivational water bottle. Now I'm ready to go. Oh, look, they match. Time for some lunch, and this is my first meal of the day. I just picked up Briley from percussion practice. I let her choose the restaurant. She always picks Chick-fil-A. We went through drive-thru. I ordered the Cobb salad with grilled chicken, no grape tomatoes, and no roasted corn. $10.42. It did come with a packet of charred tomato crispy red bell peppers. I do not like those. Plus this little pack has about 7 carbs. Avocado, lime, ranch dressing. The entire pack is considered a serving. 32 grams of fat, 1 protein, 310 calories, and 3 total carbs. The salad has a hard-boiled egg, bacon, and cheese. I'm gonna open the ranch dressing, drizzle it over top, put the lid back on, and shake it up. That way everything gets coated with avocado lime ranch dressing. To drink, I'm gonna finish off what water I had left from earlier. Let's start with drinks. Got a water and Supernatural Baja Best. I'm gonna assume that's a take on Mountain Dew's Baja Blast. This came in the Keto Krate several months ago, and today we're gonna do a quick review and I'll give you my thoughts. I'm also gonna have a snack, a plateful of cottage cheese ranch flavored chips. Yeah, you heard that right. I recently showed these chips in a viral TikTok recipe video. I'm going to link that in the cards and down in the description box for those of you that are like me and need to be walked through the entire process. You can go watch it. But ever since I initially made these little chippy chips, I have had them every single day. I'm a little obsessed. You need to try them. Time for the review because I'm parched. Baja Best by Supernatural, all zeros on the back when it comes to your nutritional facts. No calories, no carbs, no nothing. Your sweeteners are erythritol and monk fruit. Before I crack it open though, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my little cooler. You guys ask me quite frequently and I do answer it, but you must be missing it. But you want to know where I get all of my little tall can coolers, the ones like this. I've got them like in every single color. These came from Sam's Club. This one came from Target. They have them at Walmart. I've ordered some off of Amazon. If I can find the ones that I had previously purchased from Amazon, I will link them in the description box for you guys. But everybody carries these. You know what? Let's just make this a blood glucose test while we're at it. So currently I am at 87. We've talked about how I love that sound. As soon as I crack that top, boom, the scent, it needs to be a candle, a plug-in, an air freshener. Oh, it smells good. Okay, here we go. I can't take a second drink. I was taught as a child, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. My face probably spoke volumes. I can't. Do you all remember my 14-year-old Briley? What are your two favorite drinks?
Dr. Pepper and Baja Blast.
There you go. This is the sugar-free, low-carb, keto version of Baja Blast. She is going to give us her opinion. Give it the smell test. Don't spill it on me.
Smells the exact same.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so too. Okay, give it a big old taste. Big drink. Thoughts?
No.
No what?
It doesn't taste anything like it.
Like Baja Blast?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. Because we're nice. Guess there'll be no blood sugar test on that. Looks like I'll be sticking with water. None of my kids have been on camera in forever. They're sort of like always hiding or never here when I record. Quincy, my fur baby, has decided that he's going to sit here and bark at me now because he's hungry. So I'm going to have to go inside and feed him. I'll see you in just a second. Have you all tried these? They're the Kirkwood Mexicali style chicken patties. 1/3 pound gourmet patties with red onions, pepper jack cheese, roasted red peppers, jalapeno peppers, cilantro, spices, and olive oil. Combine all that together and you have deliciousness. There's 6 patties in a box, 220 calories, 6 fat, 27 protein, 4 carbs, 1 fiber, 3 net carbs. I'm gonna throw one in a pan. Last time I was at Walmart, they had the shaved Brussels sprouts with chipotle butter marked down to $2.19, so you know I snagged it. I did take out some of the onions, then I just dumped the entire container into the biggest pan I had. I'm gonna let them cook until they're tender, and then I'm gonna let them cook a little longer because I like my Brussels sprouts crispy. Once those are almost done, I'm gonna add some crumbled up bacon and some pink salt. Sliced up the chicken patty. Once it gets fully cooked, added it to the Brussels sprouts and gave those a mix. Seriously, this meal took less than 5 minutes. I used to detest Brussels sprouts. After I'd been on keto and doing low carb for a while, my taste buds changed and I absolutely love them now. And to drink, I'm gonna have a Coke Zero Sugar. Time for dessert. I found the Lily's Cookies and Cream white chocolate style bars at Walmart on clearance for $1.30. These are really big bars. The entire bar is 2.5 servings. A serving is 120 calories, 9 fat, 18 total carbs, 5 net carbs, and 1 protein. Not the easiest bar to divide up into 2.5 sections. So what I do is divide it into 3. So I'm going to eat a third of this bar. It has those nice crunchy little cookie bits on the inside, and the white chocolate is smooth and creamy. They hit the spot. I'm not sure how I keep staying up so late. It's 11:30. It's not getting any earlier, so I'm gonna go wash my face, get ready for bed, and hopefully fall fast asleep. I'll have everything mentioned in today's video, along with tons of discount codes for you all down in the description box. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.